Disclaimer: this video is meant to give criticism to the target of this video, as well as entertain an audience. Any jokes I make in this video are nothing more than that. Please do not spam hate comments and or dislikes on the target.
Why are you essentially feeding the problem by trying to become a girl? Well, whatever. At least you know it's a mental illness.
I've never felt this offended before. Like, I'm not even offended that you said it, more offended that you believe this to be a legitimate point. So, why do I contribute to a problem by having gender dysphoria, which I consider to be a mental illness? Are you aware of what you're arguing here, sir? You're asking why one would choose to have a mental illness. Hey, schizophrenics, why have schizophrenia when you know it's absolute hell? Hey, people with PTSD, you are aware it's an issue, so how about we get over it? Hey, manic depressives, don't contribute to the problem, just kill yourselves!
Many of the things you just listed can't be controlled, but from my research, gender dysphoria is something that can be somewhat controlled.
Source, please, because I think you're full of shit.
Some quotes for you, in case you're wondering. Symptoms of GID in children may include any of the following: disgust at their own genitalia, social isolation from their peers, anxiety, loneliness, and depression. And for adults with GID are at increased risk for stress, isolation, anxiety, depression, poor self-esteem, and suicide. Now, while these may all sound really bad at face value, and I get it, some people do genuinely face some of these things, do remember that these are all only possible symptoms.
No, idiot. The quotes you showed did not support your point at all, moron.
Like in those commercials you see for medicines, which list just about every single side effect known to man, just in case you happen to experience one. From what I can tell, the main driver of gender dysphoria is the first one, disgust at their own genitalia. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I see the others as things that can happen to anybody else, whether they have gender dysphoria or otherwise.
Holy shit! How do you say that, then edit a video where you say that and leave it in?
Because I wasn't trying to compare controllable and uncontrollable mental diseases. Look, here's a simplified version. Some people get mad or upset at certain situations and simply cannot control an emotional outburst if something is wrong, like some people with Asperger's or autism. However, a majority of the population can control themselves when they get angry or upset. In this case, while yes, you do indeed have gender dysphoria, it's not like you can't control yourself from realizing your circumstances and choosing to accept things the way they are.
You have not even once proved that gender dysphoria is controllable, you fucking moron! Have you ever thought about what you have been saying?
Did it not once occur to you that maybe people don't actually have a choice in the matter over whether or not they have something considered a mental illness?
Again, controllable versus uncontrollable.
Moron.
Even if people with gender dysphoria can't choose to have this certain disgust or not, which I'm pretty sure most or all can't, that doesn't mean you have to act on it.
Hormonal therapy and gender reassignment therapy are there so that transgender people can feel comfortable in their own skin. Fucking hell.
It would be really great if guys could stay guys and girls could stay girls. But I can only hope, I suppose.
So you don't want trans people to be happy? Why? Isn't that a little bigoted?
Oh boy. And here we get into the "you just don't want people to be happy" argument. So Crowder, take it away.
But the language we use, and we're going to get something really important here because he abandoned his wife and kids, the culture of me, and that's what the LGBTQ AI and Asylum F transgender movement is about, the social justice warrior movement. It's about me and my personal happiness. Assigned at birth, like a doctor, took the baby out of the womb, looked at it, said, "Oh, there's a penis. What do we choose to assign this? I don't know. Let's oppress him with male. That'll be good. That'll screw her up." Here's the problem, right? If you say this is hateful. This is clearly somebody who's mentally disturbed. This is somebody who is mentally unhealthy. And unless you accommodate their delusion, Ben Shapiro's talked about this, it is a delusion. You're considered hateful.
My brain is headdesking against my skull.
I mean, it would be nice if people didn't have to go through dysphoria, and maybe that's what you meant.
Well, yes and no.
So you're saying that trans people should just be happy with being uncomfortable in their own skin?
But the way that you worded this sounds like a plea from a Christian who doesn't understand the modern world.
Oh, I understand it.
No, you do not. I have reason to believe that you went out of your way to not understand it.
So, now it's my turn for my final thoughts. If this were an A for effort type of world we lived in, I would say you did a very good job. You attempted to explain your points, and some of them you even tried backing up. Sadly, with some of the claims you made not having any evidence to back them up,
Look in the mirror, you fuckwit.
well, that's about it for now. Thank you all for watching, and take care.
Screw final thoughts. I need a fucking drink.